Hello, welcome back to Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to listen to. How are you? At home. Don't answer, you two. I'm asking them.
we've already done this bit.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't saying nothing.
Well, we've given them enough time to answer, so I'm sure they have.
Okay.
Well, no, if you haven't. So,
There won't be any comments below the video. As normal.
us normal, just the once normal.
Yes.
Well, most people
Normal.
listen to this
It's got, like-
podcast via podcast apps rather than YouTube, because, you know, YouTube isn't a podcast service. But anyway, yeah, so this week, it's just the three of us. We can make it if we try. Just the three of us. You and I.
You, I, and I.
You, yeah. You, me, and I.
Yes.
And him.
Me, Mo,
And
Tashi.
them. And us. We're all together, Goo Goo Choo.
And the Walrus.
Yes. So last year, it was
saxophone.
Film of the Year 2019.
I guess we haven't got anything we can do now. We finished all the years.
There are no years left. We've run out.
No
This
years
is the last one.
I'm pretty sure we're in a year right now.
No,
And
this is it.
Well, hang on. We're at the
2020 is
end
where it
of-
all ends.
Yeah.
I mean, given the way the world's going, yeah.
And yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 podcasts left.
I thought you were
and
going to
then
count
it
all
is
the way up.
2021.
I thought you were going to count all the way up to 2020 then. Yeah.
We've got 5 podcasts left until, well, technically 4, because one of them is going to be, because the next, like, the last podcast of the year should technically fall on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, that probably won't happen.
Yeah, that definitely won't happen.
Yeah.
So unless you want to do one on the 31st.
What's wrong with the 1st of January?
True, the first yeah, but the last one of the year will be on the 18th.
Yeah. But
Okay.
we can do Film of the Year on the start of next year. That doesn't matter.
That's true.
We didn't have to do every film of the year we've done so far on the year that we were talking about.
True.
Does this mean that when we wake up in the parallel reality on the 1st of January, we've got to reboot the podcast again?
That's
No,
right,
God,
yeah.
no.
With a new channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out it was a virtual reality game the whole time.
Oh, man. Quick, list off some numbers to see if they're all the same.
36.
6.
I said it at the same time, but we were so in sync you didn't hear me.
No, I didn't hear. I think that's the number they actually
I
say
know
in the
that was
episode, though,
good.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just got to be the go-to pick a random number, just because.
If I hear number 36, no, I'm wrong as well. Is it 26 or 36? How many presents is it that Uncle Vernon gets
36.
Dudley? 36.
Oh, is
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard 36.
Last year I
counted them
got
myself.
37.
Well, some of them are quite a bit bigger than last year.
I don't
I
care.
bet they are.
Pop it. Mummy and Daddy, when we go out, we'll buy you 2 new presents. How's that, darling? Bean cut.
Dear, oh dear. So anyway, last year it was
Dear,
2019.
dear.
Were we saying something else? I don't know. Fuck it. It's 2019 last year. We had the poll. As Panstall commented, really difficult one this year. What did you vote for, Panstall?
I can't remember what we...
We had Godzilla, King of
yeah,
the Monsters. We had
Monsters.
Detective the Pikachu.
Oh, yeah.
We had
Yeah.
The Knives Out. We had Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. And we had Avengers, Endgame.
No. That just sounds uncomfortable.
In the game for the Avengers colons tonight at 5.
So I feel kind of mean doing these results every year, but you know, if people will pick these films. In last place, anyone want to guess how many percent?
Was it 0%?
It was
for Alex's
0%.
choice?
For Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile.
Of course.
I
to
hadn't
say it,
even
but
heard
not
of it.
surprised.
So,
Then
you were the only one of us that had, weren't you, Christian?
yeah, and I knew nothing about it. I'd only heard the name.
Yeah.
There we are. Then in joint third place with 14% was
So that's Riddle.
Godzilla, king of his monsters.
Godzilla, king of them monsters. Godzilla, king of their monsters.
King of the
Their
monsters.
monster.
Gojira.
King of their monster.
King with them, they're monsters.
You're not catching them
They're
kaiju then.
Oh,
It's just,
just the one kaiju back. We're sad.
That is a crossover I want to see.
I suppose that could be a genre that would be ripe for cornettoing, really, wouldn't it? The
What, kaiju movies?
yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't know if they're into them though.
Unforsaken the fourth Unforsaken Cornetto movie.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Like
we've got to make a trilogy. We've got to make a
Haagen-Dazs movie.
quadrilogy.
Yeah.
So the first one's got to be a zombie one. The second one's got to be a police one. The third one's got to be an apocalyptic alien one. And then we do the kaiju one.
Yeah.
We copy them at their own game, and then we one-up them at their own game.
I like to think that we can one-up the Cornetto trilogy.
Come on, we've written some gems down the years.
Sherlock
These
Holmes
were-
Reunion, anyone?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
dear.
never got round to Sherlock Holmes Reunion.
No.
Point exactly. The best thing we never wrote.
But if we had written
Still
it, it
gotta
would
do
have been
that one day.
amazing.
We've
Oh,
got
yeah, but if
no.
we had written, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
When the world, if doesn't, when will not or does not end.
Quite.
Just as a plan, one day we should just re-meet back up and try and attempt that.
Oh my
We'll just
God.
continue straight on from D squared as if nothing had changed.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. I've got a TARDIS in my room again now.
True.
Just like
We'll hire like someone in their like late teens to ride around on a little mini moped.
I could just do this. Hang on.
Oh yeah, better technology now. We're CGI in the moped.
Except the thing is, you'd have to do that outsid to get the true effect
Yeah,
of it.
better technology. I love it.
A kazoo
We
is
didn't have
better.
that sort of thing when we were kids.
No, we didn't.
Oh my God.
I'm still waiting for the flu reunion. Reflunion.
Oh yeah. I've got like a.
Holy shit, this is the
Yeah.
year. Sorry, go on.
Oh shit! And we were gonna plan to try and do it this year and then shit went to shit.
Yeah. Maybe
Did go to shit.
this foreign flu, as they call it, is
Oh my
is
God.
this is
Plot point.
this is flu.
Oh shit! No, I had an idea for an episode 1, which basically involved Ray being the landlord, taking off
Yeah.
the Cyberman helmet and doing a reveal for the first time. It was like it was meant to be him under the helmet all along, and then he has to go to each individual place and try and reunite the gang. And we kind of see what each of our characters are now doing 10 years later after all disbanding in like a Scooby-Doo sort of way.
That would be cool. I also like the idea that Ray's there like, I've had this thing on my head for 10 years. Why did none of
Yeah.
you try and help me?
Well, no, and
I
it's
was
not.
being upgraded.
It's not even that he takes it off. It's that because he's got it on, he accidentally walks into something, falls off camera, and then sits up without it on. Like it's broken off of him.
Oh, dear. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's a bit
Digimon
of
World, yeah,
Digimon World. That's a bit of sort of like hot news, hot off the presses. People might not know that we are behind coronavirus. it's the flu. It's the new flu.
We're patient zeros, and we started it 10 years ago without even realizing.
Wait, I just realised we may need to explain what flu stands for and what it is.
Friends like us. Oh shit!
It was a semi-improvised sitcom we did years ago.
Oh my God.
When we were all in secondary school, we all basically just met up once a year on my birthdays and would make up a little sort of sitcom thing.
Pretty sure it's more than that.
Actually, yeah, it started off as I think my 14th birthday was D squared, a Doctor Who improvised fan film, for the benefit of the tape. Then we did the first flu a year later, and then from that we tried to sort of every time we'd have a school holiday, we'd try and sort of meet up and do something.
Yeah, we did what was it, 3-4 episodes of Flu?
I think we did 3 episodes, and then we kind of all just started meeting up and trading Pokemon.
Yeah, Gen 4.
Yeah.
Like, when you first uploaded the very first episode, didn't you have to separate it into like 10 different parts or something like that?
Yeah, that it wasn't so much. Well, I would have had to have at least separated it into 2 parts because back then YouTube only did the 10 minutes. It was because the way I like recorded it's like the camera I couldn't connect to a computer, so I had to burn it to a DVD with a recordable DVD player, which I still have. The DVD.
You still have the original DVD? Oh my god!
I still have the original DVD.
It's one of the ancient relics.
Oh god!
Yeah, as I still have the original D squared VHS tape.
Oh my god!
Unedited and uncut.
Oh no!
I keep all this shit, as well as 2 episodes. Me and Jenny Phillips improvised with just us 2.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Has
How
never
have they
been
never-
released to pub. Yeah,
I was going to say they've never. That is
No.
one of the new Patreon levels.
I didn't even know they existed.
No,
Yeah.
we need to see these now.
they're on the same. We'll just have to one day, the 3 of us, just all sit
I
down
have to
and
react to it. Yeah.
We'll make a commentary reaction to D squared and then just react to the other 2.
When's the anniversary of it? It'll be
Oh,
your
it's
birthday,
probably
won't it?
gone.
It's every year.
It'll be one of my birthdays, but the 10-year anniversary's gone if this is the 10-year of flu.
Hmm.
Flu came after.
Really?
Yeah, about then,
Right.
yes. We were about 13, 14. I think it was my 14th birthday, D squared.
That sounds about right.
It'll be the 15th anniversary soon.
Oh my god.
So yeah, probably about then. How did we get onto this? I had to burn flu to DVD, and then had to copy it off of each scene.
Oh, yeah.
And this was before magical wonders of good editing.
Something that all of us are still trying to find out.
The only thing I'd done before that was record D squared off of the telly onto computer using a webcam with the lines.
The lines.
God.
The lines, the never-ending lines.
God, Friends Like Us was uploaded 11 years ago.
Okay,
Blimey.
shit.
Yeah, let's have a look.
It'll have to be the 5th. Oh god, are you on Aussie 1181?
Yes, I am.
The
Oh,
forbidden
God, I
Shout
haven't
if you
even had
can
a look
hear
at-
me.
The
Friends Like
original
Us.
channel.
Friends Like Us, 12 years ago. In 4:3 ratio, uploaded
yeah.
1st of June 2008.
8.
And I've had this channel for what, almost 15 years, and I've only got 78 subscribers. But then
To
the
be
last
fair.
video was uploaded 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like we never finished Pokemon Warpers. Oh shit,
we-
Invisible Tower TV Room, which was like the precursor to the reactions.
Yeah. Did Ozzy? Did you invent reactions?
What, in terms of doing 7 years ago, doing the Invisible Tower TV Room?
Yeah.
Oh, Mystery Science Theater did.
I meant, yeah. I mean, but modern reactions.
Maybe. It's just always been in my blood to watch TV shows and take the piss out of them. Oh shit, yeah, my first ever uploaded video was 14 years ago.
Jeez.
It is almost the 15th anniversary of me being on YouTube, just in general.
That is insane.
And that was the Doctor Who 2006 test episode 2 of 2 and 1 of 2.
Oh. What was 2 of 2 uploaded first?
Oh, I don't know. And then, there was Abandoned episode, which was a Rich episode, I think.
What?
Doctor Who episode where you were the Doctor.
I'm watching this now.
This one?
This is painful. Oh my god, what am I doing in that fucking coat?
Okay. Yeah, you and your trench coats.
Oh fucking hell.
I know when
What am I even wearing? Oh my god.
we watched a few of your old stuff before, didn't we, Ozzy, for a reaction fairly recently?
Oh,
and I
yeah,
have to
like
say,
Jupiter.
I was so uncomfortable seeing
Yeah.
seeing myself in the past. Yeah.
I kind of know. Oh, what, like, where is it? Where is it?
Sorry, I've just clicked on Flu 2.
This production
Yeah, there we go!
of strong language and is rated 15. Be age aware.
Du-du-dum. Do you know what? I actually referenced that today playing Pokemon on
I'm the age aware.
because I was swearing and I was like, "Oh, this is rated contains multiple uses of strong language and is rated 15." And then I went, "Oh no, actually I said cunt earlier. Maybe it's an 18."
Do you think, Christian,
Hello.
this might be our longest running gag?
Oh my god, I think it might be.
Since for April because this was a re-upload of Living Plastic Parade. Because the original one was the Lego one we made.
Yeah,
So
which I've
before
never
the
been able to
17th
find,
of
annoyingly.
April- Yeah. For the 17th of April 2008, it was made. And that was when we came up with that joke. Like, even now, if I'm planning to do some kind of, like, card before
Some sort of what?
so anything, some kind of, like, stamp card or whatever
okay.
before anything we make that is, like, this copyright belongs to this guy, this belongs to this guy, and always going to intend to use some variation on the multiple uses of strong language, be age aware. Yeah. We need to make we need a remake of just that and use it.
See, I don't mind that one because everyone had a high voice as a kid. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Hang on, where is it? It's this
Oh,
one.
and you can't see you.
Yeah. This production contains multiple uses of strong language.
It's been
Unfortunately-
rated extraterrestrial.
Yeah, unfortunately, that one's post fader, so you can still hear my my other voice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Annoying.
Okay, where were we? Yeah.
Film of the year!
joint third was with 14% was Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
So second place with 18%
Oh.
was Knives Out.
Hey, okay.
The winner with
Oh.
55%
Wow.
was Detective
50
Pikachu.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, 55%.
Nice.
Yeah. So, congratulations, Ozzy. You've done it.
Yeah.
Ah.
0, 14.
Arigato.
No, it's my destiny.
Pokemon. Oh, Ozzy, I want to recommend a YouTube channel to you. Have you ever heard of Jun's Kitchen?
Yeah. I'll look it up.
Yeah. It's basically it's a Japanese guy who does like cooking, and he's got cute cats. And but he speaks English for most of the videos, but like he goes out to get ingredients and speaks Japanese to people. So I was like, Ozzy.
Okay. Nice. What is it? Jun? Is in Jun?
JUNS Kitchen.
Juns.
Jun's. Anyway. So, Detective Pikachu. So, I suppose we'll do like a quick tally of the results, the overall results.
Shit, we can.
How many people have won each year? So,
Who has had the most win?
including Hot
How many
Fuzz.
win have I had?
You've suddenly got really quiet.
Oh, have I?
Yeah. I'll just turn you up.
How about that? Any better?
I'll just turn you up. It's good.
Oh, I need to change the color of this Detective Pikachu one on the.
So,
I don't know how many win I have.
including Hot Fuzz, then, which we all won.
Yeah.
So, Christian has won. That's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You have 8 win.
8. Ties count for both as well.
But
Aussie's won
Tashimo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh,
9.
Oh yeah, with Detective Pikachu, I didn't count Detective
Yep.
Pikachu because it wasn't.
I'll do a little bit of tension here. Alex has won 1, 2, 3, 4.
Which means
No one has won 2. Rich, you've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That's what it is. That's that time you spent working in a cinema has made you pick films that win.
Clearly. Yeah.
That's how it works. But this year stroke week, it's the decade between 1990 and 1999.
Yes, indeed.
I know the decade actually ends on the years ending in 0, but we take the decade as being the ones that start with 9.
Yeah, so it's 1990
Yeah.
to 1999.
Yes, exactly.
The way the years should be.
Yeah. I demand a year 0, damn it.
You will never have your 0.
Oh. I don't like that.
Always be a number.
Oh. Always 0 there are, neither master nor apprentice, but which wasn't killed? The master or the apprentice? There we go.
I'm confused. Okay.
So, I kind of went ahead and just did a top 10. I don't know what you guys have.
I
sort of I have a top 10, yeah.
Yeah.
didn't do the whole 10.
Okay.
I couldn't be bothered with the whole 10.
That's right.
But if I can look into that. It's just adding the others in order.
Okay.
Well, I technically did a top 6 because my number 5 were from the same director in the same company, and I kind of like them the same-ish, so I kind of just thought I'd chuck them together.
That's fair.
So yeah, it probably won't matter for
just
it won't matter for the ultimate winner, but just for posterity, because you know how I keep all these things on a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I've included, it's not just my winners on this top 10, because I've got some kind of second and third places that I would rank above the winners in other years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've kind of whittled down all the choices from all my top 5s just to a top 10.
Oh, right. I just looked at the spreadsheet because I don't remember
Yeah.
what the other width.
You need to accept the power of spreadsheets into your heart.
How?
And keep a record of what you said over previous weeks.
Yeah, I probably should. Maybe I'll do that for the next list we do.
No.
Isn't that why you recorded
I mean,
it?
you've got to travel back in time and make the lists at the time that you did them.
right.
It's just a bit of time travel, Richard. It's not difficult.
Tell you what, you get me a time machine and I'll do it for you, okay?
Doesn't even bring his own time machine.
But I wasn't planning on needing it, was I, dickhead?
Little mind from scratch using cardboard and sticky tape.
This is a good
You
example.
could do it these days, Rich.
It's a good example of why time travel would be so would just break the universe, because then later on you'd go back to your time machine and then travel back in time to before now to tell yourself that you did need your time machine, which meant that you wouldn't have needed to remind yourself to start with. Oh Jesus! And we wouldn't have even had this conversation because you would have had the time machine.
Yeah, and the mere fact that we have this conversation about needing a time machine is proof that time machines aren't going to exist.
Exactly. Blinovitch limitation effect.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, was that the story of the dude who invited who did a party for time
Stephen Hawking.
travelers but didn't tell anybody about it until after it happened?
Yeah, Stephen Hawking.
And nobody turned up.
You got to obey the laws of cause and effect, unless you're a fucking, I don't know, neutrino or something.
And as we all know, if nobody comes back in time to stop you from doing something, is it really that bad of a decision?
Yeah, I mean, worked for Hitler. So
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
just forgot.
Maybe 2020 is the result of people just going back in time trying to stop stuff like Hitler, and it's just butterfly effects out.
Okay, I like the idea that Hitler is just the one bad thing that's happened.
Yeah, in the entirety of human history, the only bad thing that has ever happened was Hitler.
He's the only person that made a bad decision.
Until now, we're COVID.
Until now.
That's true.
Or maybe until we decided to have that conversation.
Oh my god, it's Trump like Hitler's reincarnation or regeneration.
Regeneration, yeah.
Hitler regenerated into Donald
Regeneration.
Trump.
Regeneration.
We've solved it. Actually, what year was Trump born?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh. I typed too fast.
1946.
Donald Trump. 1946?
Yeah. And when did Hitler die?
1945?
Point around then, yeah.
Well, it's a little bit of well, maybe he hid around for a while before anybody you know.
Never died. He got abducted and he's out with Elvis somewhere.
I mean, I'm not saying that it lines up
Eating,
perfectly, but
perfectly normal burgers. Yeah.
But no,
just saying.
coincidence? I think not.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, time travel. I've liked the kind of idea. Like, there's not based in actual science or anything, but I've loved the idea of like a sci-fi concept of time travel, where, let's say, when from the time the first time machine is created, no one can travel back to before that point. So I like the idea that like life just carries on as normal, and then
Suddenly
day
time travel happens.
Yeah, suddenly everything just goes mad. Yeah.
Suddenly everybody just comes back and gets stuck there.
Yeah.
So then all of a
Tiny
sudden there's
minute
like people
linear
all throughout
information.
history
Yeah.
that
Because that's always one of the things, like, if time travel existed, we would have, we'd know about it already.
but would we though?
Yes.
It's fine.
How?
When that happens, we just got to get Alex Kingston and Matt Smith to kiss, and then everything will go back to
Yeah,
normal.
yeah.
Or shove Harry Kim through an airlock. That tends to work.
Yeah. It's kind of if you're writing a sci-fi story with time travel, I think that'd be a good way to kind of get around that idea of, well, where are all the time travelers? If time travel's real, it's, well, actually, we can't go before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the idea of it just like the day opens and it's like a nice sunny day, and then all of a sudden just portals appear in the sky of all these time machines just crashing down onto the earth, and then everybody has to cope with all these new people who broke their machines when they came back, which is why I like this idea.
Because
We
yeah,
should
I
get writing stuff now.
do
I think
like
it would definitely work as like a little short story. That could be quite good.
yes. It's the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy way of time travel working that I've always really liked, which is that there's no kind of this time period and that period and that period, because time travel exists. So no matter where you go, you can travel through time and space to any point that you like, and it's always just the same society and the same culture, because it's all just homogenized. People go to different points in time, like the end of the universe and stuff like that. Yeah.
If you've done 6 impossible things this morning, why not round it off with breakfast at Millyway's, a restaurant at the end of the universe?
Hooray. Right, let's go on with this film of the decade, shall we?
Yeah, film of the decade.
That may have sounded like a cut, but there wasn't one there.
Yes, there was not a cut there.
Oh, the Cybermen are back. Right, I'm going first because I'm the helmsman.
Oh,
My prerogative.
the helm.
Yes. Okay, so number 10. So there's my films of the decade, 1990 to 1999.
Not in yearly order.
Not in yearly order. In order of likingness. Number 10, The Truman Show.
Oh,
Ah.
Number 9, Apollo 13. Number 8, Cool Runnings. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride, getting up, it's Bobsled time. Number 7, You Pushed Me Down the Stairs, Death Becomes Her. I'm like doing bingo calling. Putting a little thing between each one. Number 6, Never Give Up, Never Surrender, Galaxy Quest.
yes.
Number 5, To Infinity and Beyond, Toy Story.
Okay.
Number 4, fuck me. Give Me Sugar and Water, Men in Black. Number
best of the best, sir.
Oh, yeah, that
can you
would've-
just do "Here Come the Men in Black"? Men in Black.
Number 3, I'm not going back in storage, Toy Story 2.
No.
Number 2, now this is pod racing, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Yep.
Number 1, fuck me, Welcome to Earth, Independence Day.
Welcome to Earth.
Okay. Nice.
I actually the reason I got stuck then was not because I couldn't think of a quote, it was because I could think of too many quotes. I didn't know which one to pick. There we are.
Welcome to Earth, motherfucker.
Film of the 90s is Independence Day.
Independence Day. We'll lock that in. I've got a big lever here. There we are. Like the levers from Oddworld. I spoke about Independence Day on the year. It's love it. Stupid film, brilliant. Here we are. Who's next?
Who's next?
Fight.
Don't mind. I've managed to branch it out into all the 10 of this year in order. I can't remember what all my number 2s were, so I can't add them.
Yeah, that's basically what I did, where I just looked at the list and was like, which are the top 10 I like out of ones that everyone chose? Chose.
Choose.
Yeah.
I guess
how are they?
I
guess-
other people chose.
Can I just before we carry on, I'll just mention for number 10, I would have said good morning, and if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening,
afternoon,
good
good
night.
evening, and good night.
And then for number 9, it would have been Houston, we have a problem.
That's fair. That's
There we go.
good.
Sorry, just thought I better finish.
I've started, so I'll finish.
Yes. Beep, beep, beep.
Cool. Ozzy.
I can't be bothered to
Come up with names for them all.
No, look for everyone else's and add them into my lists and stuff. I've just basically ordered my number 1s into a top 10.
Ah.
Fair enough.
Organised your Wii.
Yeah. My number 10 is Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. I know I can't think of shit for all of them. I'll
That's
let
why
you
we're
if you
here.
want.
We'll help.
Okay.
That, by the way, that wasn't a request. That was a demand.
We will help.
It's just a habit with number 9, Sister Act.
Hey!
I can't remember any quotes from that one.
Never seen it.
No. Let's go with number 8 and Mario.
Oof.
For 7's Dogma.
Okay, I don't know any quotes from that one.
Yeah. I got nothing.
No. The same director within the same
Harry
universe.
Potter.
Mallrats at number 5.
Ah.
Gotta Catch 'Em All, number 4. Pokemon, the first movie.
Ah.
It's about
mostly
time
live in
then,
Minnesota.
But looking back on it now, who knows? Number 3, it's Doctor Who the movie.
Hey.
What did you say? I didn't want to
the-
lose my pace.
Sorry, the only quote I could remember from Pokemon the first movie is, "They mostly live in Minnesota."
As a reference to the Minnesota Vikings.
What was the next one after that?
Doctor
Number
Who.
3,
Doctor Who. That's
Doctor Who
right.
the
Yeah,
movie.
You could say half human on my mother's side.
Okay.
Everyone's favorite line.
Da-da-da-dum.
Da 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 dum.
Okay. And number 2 is the Addams Family. Christian can't click. That's where that joke came in.
You rang.
Which means it's smoking at number 1 with The Mask.
Hey.
In my head
It
I
was-
said Ace Ventura. I was halfway there.
Oh, okay. I didn't have Ace Ventura in my list, I don't think.
Somebody stop me.
Yeah, no, I think, like, Addams Family influenced, like, the dark demon child inside me, but The Mask kind of influenced the hyperactive child inside me.
Yeah, that's
It was
good.
hard to pick between these two. They were
The
The Mask has been
demon
with me a lot longer than Adam's Family.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fair. Yeah.
I used to watch The Mask before I could really understand what it was about. It was just Jim Carrey in a green mask being weird, but I still loved it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Right. Before we get on to mine,
Yes.
Alex didn't. Alex
Ah, yes.
obviously is not here. He hasn't just
Boo.
been very quiet this whole time.
he just doesn't care.
Well, to be fair, he is recovering from having COVID, so.
You keep saying that like it's an excuse.
I mean, kind of.
It doesn't stop you speaking, does it?
No, but it tires you the fuck out, apparently.
I'm only joking. Well, he's not listening, but I'm only joking.
Yes, but his winner of the
Yeah,
film of the decade was. What was it again? It was Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast.
Batty
I
and the
didn't even know.
Beast,
Batty and the Beast.
God.
Oh dear.
Right. So,
It's a tale as old
yeah.
as time. There we are.
yeah, Alex's winner is Beauty and the Beast. And mine for number 10.
Jesus.
Groovy Baby, Austin Powers, Man of Mystery, International Man of Mystery, sorry.
You can't use the same quote twice.
No. You said, yeah, baby, and I said groovy, baby.
Oh, okay.
Stealing each other's mojo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. This is really fucking difficult. I've had the longest to think about it.
I struggled a little bit.
Fuck, why is
And it's
every
a
quote from this film gone from my head? I wish for you to make me a prince, Aladdin. I don't fucking know.
A whole new world. It's Aladdin.
Yeah. From zero not
Open
being on my
Sesame.
list to the hero in number 8, it's Hercules.
Oh,
Just noticed I didn't have any Disney ones on my list. Oh well.
We managed to make a time machine from a film. It's Back to the Future Part 3. Yep. I'm green, yo. It's the mask.
I could just hear you dying with everyone.
What?
Accurate, can confirm. Boom
Thanks, Scott.
shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakala. Muppet Treasure Island. Fucking love that one. What's this? The Nightmare Before Christmas is in at number 4.
Oh, God, that was bad.
I never said these would be good, just that they would exist. Master Yoda mentioned midichlorians, but I've been wondering, what is the Phantom Menace?
Jeez. Hang on, what number are you on?
That's number 3.
Okay.
I lost track.
Number 2 isn't flying, it's falling with style.
Nice.
Toy Story.
So that was it. That's how you do it.
Yeah. And I Choose You at number 1.
Oh.
Pokemon the first movie.
Okay.
That is probably the most difficult improv exercise I've ever had to do.
Oh. I am surprised.
Join us next year for the 2000s when our winners will all be Hot Fuzz.
Now, what year did that come out? Oh. Did you have that as your first one as well that year, Rich?
We all had Hot
Pokemon.
Fuzz.
Pokemon.
No. I had Mulan that year.
Yeah.
I had Pokemon the first movie as my number 1 for that particular year.
Yeah. A slight change in the recipe.
Yes.
Oh.
Because I believe that I had that on my list, but Ozzy went before me, so he got dibs on it, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. All right,
So, our
copy.
films of the decade are...
Yours was The Mask, wasn't it, Ozzy? I didn't make a note of it. Yeah, okay. Films of the decade: Independence Day, The Mask, Pokemon, the first movie, and Tales All This Time, Beauty and the Beast.
There we go.
Give it its full name.
Are we gonna have to do that for every single one we do?
Yes.
But we need to try and come up with like 3 individual like quotes from Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I mean, that's not exactly going to be difficult,
No.
is it?
Oh, I mean, I'll be spoilers here, but I'm gonna have to be that person and say that Hot Fuzz isn't actually going to be my number 1 for next
Ooh.
decade.
That's fine. I think what I was assuming we kind of
But
do.
we won't spoil anything else.
Yeah. what I was kind of assuming that we do with these is just like kind of pick your favorites, and then if some of us end up picking the same one, we can kind of, split them out like we have before, kind of thing. Yeah. To save you kind of artificially changing your lists, because you might want to say this one's actually my favorite. Doesn't matter that someone's already said it.
Yeah, no, fair. I wouldn't have had to artificially change it anyway, just because Hot Fuzz would have been first, but something has beat it.
Oh.
Find out next time.
Have you watched it? Never mind. No spoilers. Okay, cool.
No, that's why I cut myself off.
Oh,
It might be obvious, but we'll leave it there.
Come, looking at the Hot Fuzz year, why was it that you got 43%, Ozzy got 3%, I got 20,
Yeah.
Alex got 23, and nobody got 10? Shouldn't it have been split all the way down equally?
No,
or was
because
that not actually how it came up in the poll?
no, I made a poll with 5 choices, and
So why did you get the first one?
Most
I don't know.
people clicked on the first Hot Fuzz over the other ones.
Yeah, that's just the order. I always put them up in the same order. The films.
Oh, okay. So you always get first dibs. That's fair.
Yeah, it's order of seniority on the channel. Because I was here first, Ozzy was here second, you were here third,
That's
and Alex
fair.
was here fourth.
And that plague you can't get rid of.
I mean, technically by that logic, nobody should be here first.
But it's true.
Yeah. Tower itself is more than all of us combined.
The tower itself is immortal. It is a conscious living being.
I wrote
It's
a
not-
little.
It decides on what ad revenue will happen.
It's a being.
Speaking of ad revenue, have you seen YouTube are now going to put adverts on everything, even videos that aren't monetized?
Oh shit.
So that includes videos that if you are a monetization channel and you just don't monetize something because you don't want to, YouTube is still going to run ads on it and take all the money.
Man,
Yeah,
fuck YouTube.
so stupid. Because I was thinking it kind of links into something I've been kind of a little bit miffed about or concerned about. So like at the moment you have to, when you monetize something, you have to say what's in the video, like how much swearing is in there, what severity of swearing. Do you mention, like bad things?
For uses of strong language.
Exactly.
And has been
Literally, yes.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. And so like when I did when I put the first batch of Civ 5 videos up, that when I was playing as China, China.
China.
We had we made a load of jokes in one of those that were like, Frankie Boyle level. Like there's no way it would have been monetized kind of thing. But
Wait,
then when
what series was this?
Sorry, what? Say again?
What series was this?
this
Civ
E4
Civ
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 one.
5.
yeah.
Civ 5.
Oh god,
You were there.
the first ones. Where
Yeah,
it was,
yeah. And I don't mean the daddy stuff. There was other stuff in there, but the so I was gonna just mark it. It wouldn't have been monetized because we had all that stuff in there. But then when I uploaded it, the background music got claimed by its copyright holder, and they monetized it. And I was there thinking, do they have to fill that out as well? Because surely, it's supposedly to protect advertisers, isn't it? To stop their ads appearing against things they don't like. But apparently, when you're a big company, advertisers don't give a shit. So,
yeah, because you're a big company.
yeah, but that's kind of annoyed me because I was like, well, can't I report this? Because they're monetizing something they shouldn't be monetizing, but it's my video. I don't want to report my own video.
Yeah, that is a weird
Yeah.
one. It's almost like the whole copyright system is a fucking mess and doesn't actually work that well.
Yeah, exactly.
How about that?
Anyway, I wrote this little
That can't be true.
when you were talking about the invisible tower, I did write this little thing as part of like the accoutrement for the D&D that I've sporadically planned.
Oh, I've never seen that one. Which one's a Kutamon?
It's actually a Pokemon, which is why you haven't seen it. Yeah.
But it ends with the .mon.
Makutamon.
It's not a Bionicle.
Yeah, but it's the legend of the invisible tower, which is there is an invisible tower whose contents began to turn sour. They flew it away. It'll be back someday to bestow its unlimited power, and that's the kind of that's the primer for the D&D.
I approve.
We just got to wait 5 years for the world to return to any kind of state that we can record any kind of.
And the fucking rest.
We can definitely do a D&D, or I wouldn't mind hosting a D&D over the lines. They did D&D on some of the early Yog pods, and basically the way they did it was just the host, the DM, just kind of rolled for things instead of being like, oh, if someone says, oh, I want to do XYZ. The DM, instead of saying, okay, roll to check against this, or, write down your stats here and all that kind of stuff, the DM just rolled and said, oh, well, this happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's more of a choose your own adventure than a D&D.
Exactly, yeah. But like with kind of D&D rules still, so you're still rolling for things.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Yeah.
That could be quite fun.
But I need to flesh out the background of this is what I said of kind of, it's not like I haven't done any sort of planning for this at all. I have the idea of an overarching storyline and the setting. I just don't really know any of the detail.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, look forward to that. Never.
Coming soon, TM.
Oh dear. Well, so it's Friday.
Indeed, it is.
It is.
Oh shit! It's the 20th, 2020. It is the witching hour.
New Hyrule Warriors was released today.
It was indeed.
Oh, sorry. Can you ding the bell? So we're in a different section.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is out now. I have it in my hand right now.
I can't get it yet until I get paid.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it 2 days ago, just in time.
who's he?
That's whether I'll have enough this month because my hours have been cut in half.
Oh dear!
Did you hear this?
You obviously didn't hear, right?
Yeah,
What-
that sucks. As I do. I'm sorry that it's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Nice new game smell. Also, can you hear this fire just crackling away in the background?
Only when you talk because of Discord's noise gate.
Oh shit!
That's right. I heard that.
That's kind of annoying. So it sounds like I've got fire in the background. But does it actually sound like that? Or does it not?
It sounds more like it's kind of hailing on the window.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can live with that.
I can hear that now, yeah.
Have I got anything that could be Foley? No, not really.
Slide whistle.
I'm not for fire. Oh, yeah, I think there's someone in your fire trying to get out.
I was going to say, can you now do that with your mouth? Oh, God. The fact it sounds different makes me uncomfortable.
I was going to say need to take the rib out first, but anyway.
What else has happened? I am about 5 Pokemon away from completing a 100% living dex.
Oh, nice. I found my fire, by the way.
Nice.
The paper I've got next to me I don't want to crumple up because it's my study notes.
Oh.
Well, don't then.
I'm not going to. Good. This is the only way I could think of making fire.
Stud emotes.
Thank you.
Oh.
I don't know what notes are. I know what book is. Hom.
That's one of the greatest sentences of our time. I know what book is.
Me fail English? Impossible.
Impossible. I don't know why, but I've been getting like a lot of Simpsons clips appearing on my YouTube suggestions recently.
I wonder why. Have you been watching
It's been
Dankmas?
fucking brilliant. Like, I've been watching clips from like the classic era Simpsons. Just like, oh my god, I forgot how funny this was.
Subscribe to Dankmas, Christian's sponsor today. My sponsor. I'm like a fighter.
So good. Like classic Simpsons is molto bene.
Ah, that's spicy Simpsons.
Subarashi.
Yes.
Subarashi.
Whatever.
Kono
that-
Subarashi second of woe.
What else have I been doing?
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
on
go on.
on news.
Mhm.
I think I'm slowly converting Christian into tokusatsu.
Yeah, we watched the first couple of episodes. We watched the first episode of Kamen Rider Ooh, or Kamen
right.
Rider O's, as some people call it.
Ooh is better.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. It's good. Blah. Yeah, it is good. Because I was saying to Ozzy, I think my opinion of all these has been formed by seeing like Power Rangers, which
Yeah.
always just looks really naff. But actually watching,
Of the time. Yeah.
actually watching like a more modern tokusatsu Kamen Rider, it was pretty good.
And that one was made in 2010.
I mean, that is kind of modern.
I know, but
Relative to when it started, that's modern.
that again, that's like saying Matt Smith is modern.
He is, damn it.
I mean, yeah.
It was only 2 doctors ago.
This is one of the one of the best things about getting older is that you get to consider things 10, 20 years ago as modern.
Like all the people, want to address the older. Oh my god, there's a TikTok going around at the moment, which
You
is
lost me
I
already.
know, but the audio is of somebody saying to the older generation on TikTok, so the people born in the late 90s, and I'm just like, oh fuck,
Oh dear. There's been a
that's
lot.
old to some people.
There's been a lot of moments like that. Like when I was watching the World Cup of football 2 years ago, and I was seeing all these players who I recognised, and because I basically hadn't followed football religiously for about 10 years. I was looking all these players up, like, oh, what happened to them? And they were all 10 years older than I thought they were.
Well, yeah, people do tend to become 10 years older in 10 years. That's generally the way it goes.
My
Christian.
god, really?
It was just a bit.
I know.
It was just a bit shocking because I was like, oh, I remember this little wonder kid, this like new teenager that's come through and is really talented. And I look him up and he's 30. What?
Just,
What else was it? Yeah,
don't like getting old.
earlier I mentioned something about. That's right. It was my Orbital used light screen when the enemy Pokemon Dynamaxed, and I said it was like winding the window up when a nuclear bomb goes off. And then I was like, hang on a minute. How many people watching this know what I'm talking about with that? Because when was the last time you saw a wind up window?
Shit, that's a fair point.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that action. It's just we'll lose that action forever.
It's like chokes on cars.
Yeah. I haven't seen one of them in ages.
No, not since my ex left me. What?
Jesus Christ.
That sounded a bit more ominous than I intended it to.
It was like
I was meant to like metaphor that she was choking the life out of me.
yes.
Yeah.
I laughed and then thought about it and went, oh.
I mean, what you're into, Rich, is up to you. But
I don't judge anyone for what they're into.
I judge some people for what they're into. But
Yeah.
if it's illegal,
Yeah, okay, if it's illegal, then
Necrophilia.
no,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
there we go.
Stop it. Get some help.
Is necrophilia illegal? Genuine
Yes.
question. Because
Yes, it is.
Because I know there's...
Asking for a friend.
Yeah. No, the reason cannibalism. No, that's exactly why I'm asking though, because
Yeah,
there
it
was
is.
that. There was that big. There was that big. There was that. Yes, exactly, and that's based on a real thing. There was a German guy who consensually ate someone. So it was someone's like kink. They wanted to die and be eaten, so they like slit their own wrists or whatever. But the guy actually had to finish them off because they didn't do it properly. But yeah.
Yeah, when we're poking into that territory, maybe that's going a bit too far.
Yeah.
I'm into some kinky stuff, but even that's where I go.
I was going to say, that's taken
okay.
4 a little bit too far.
That's not 4. That's 5, 6, 7, and 8.
My boots don't obey me. They're driving me crazy.
Wow, that got cranked up to shit 100 and fuck really quickly, didn't it?
Was that like we're all right talking about cannibalism and necrophilia, but whoa, don't you dare start doing Cotton Eye Joe? Wait, no, it wasn't Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh my god.
What was the name of the song? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Is it just 5, 6, 7, 8?
It's Cotton Eye Joe, isn't it?
Honestly, don't know.
Right?
Yeah, it must be Cotton Eye
Joe. I've been buried a long time ago. Where did you come from?
Where did
No,
you
it's a
come
different
from?
song.
Where did you go? Where did you come from?
Didn't
Eat
Steps-
my corpse.
Didn't Steps? Steps did it. Steps you fun. I dance all day. Romeo, Romeo. Cardboard guy from head to toe.
Did I get in line?
It is just 5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7. Oh, okay.
My boot scooting baby is driving me crazy.
Oh, I thought
my
it was my
obsession
boots
for a
don't blame me.
western, my dance floor date, my rodeo Romeo, a cowboy god from head to toe.
I thought
Why
I knew
make
the
you
words to
mine?
this
Better
song.
get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I thought I knew what the words to that song were. I've just realised I know basically every single one of them wrong.
Yeah. My boot
know the
scooting
tune
baby
and
is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western.
Sound
my
of
dance
it.
floor
You don't
date.
know
Yeah.
the actual.
Jeez, Jizz Louise.
That is, yeah, like, I didn't realise it was about a woman wanting to fuck a cowboy.
Oh, I mean, I guess I gathered that much. Just got the detail wrong.
There's a line here which is, "You're mine, all mine, my bubba."
My bubba.
What the actual that's in my search history now. God damn
Bubba
it.
Fett. Speaking of Bubba Fett,
I haven't watched the latest episode yet.
okay, I have. Mandalorian we're talking about. It's going
Yeah.
well. It's looking
The
good.
previous one, oh my god.
Yes.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
Tuning out.
What's her name? Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan,
Yes. From the
absolute
Clone Wars.
queen. Figuratively and literally.
Because I noticed, spoilers by the way for the Mandalorian series too. Someone pointed out that at one point he says to her, "There is only one way, the way of the Mandalore," and like he doesn't realize he's literally saying it's probably the closest thing there is to the Mandalore. Because then obviously
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
she says it back to him later. This is the way, kind of like coming full circle. I thought that was a neat little touch.
I think that was more I think that was her trying to say, like,
Yeah.
we are the same. You know.
Yeah.
Because the best thing is, Bo-Katan used to be a member of the Death Watch. Like the cult that he has been inducted into. They call him the Child of the Watch. That's the Death Watch. She used to be the leader of the Death Watch.
Oh. She's the leader.
Yeah.
She's the leader.
The leader of the Death Watch. She's a leader.
So that's that. We won't talk about it too much.
Yeah.
And then elsewhere, excuse me, Animaniacs is out today as well.
Is it?
Yes, so I've been sourcing that just before the podcast. I haven't seen it yet, but I watched the trailer and the trailer looked really good. So I'm hoping the rest of it is.
On classic animated cartoons,
Yes.
doing a new Tom and Jerry movie.
A new Tom and Jerry
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah. It's your mixed together style. Animation of Tom and Jerry and everything else is in live action.
What?
Yeah.
It's
Does it have-
animation meets live action?
Does it have
I don't know.
the maid, the lady, the black lady? Is she still in it? Did she make the cut?
Also, no Tom scream.
Oh.
We know of, only from the trailers.
Yeah.
What about Don't You Believe It? Did that make it in?
That works perfectly.
That was one of my favourite episodes, that one was. That was the one with the radioactive mouse, wasn't it? The one that explodes.
I can't
It
remember.
explodes right at the end, and then Tom looks at the camera and just says,
Don't you believe it?
"Yeah,
Yeah.
Pikachu doesn't believe anything, but
oh, tish."
I don't know what's it. The one thing I'll say is at least they haven't tried to Detective Pikachu Tom and Jerry
Yeah.
or Sonic Tom and Jerry. They
Or
still
Garfield, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. It's Tom and Jerry at least. And from the trailer, it doesn't look like they're going to be they're talking and being bestie friends. So,
But it does kind of
from the
feel to me
first
that it's
Tom and
just
Jerry movie. It does feel like one of those modern films that you get nowadays, though.
where they've got everything right. They've got the images right. They've got the colors right. The story is okay, but it just doesn't have the same heart.
Yeah.
But no, it just doesn't seem to.
You know, it just doesn't. It's just something's missing. The soul is wrong.
I'm just watching the trailer now. It's just,
Yeah.
it's kind of, the thing is, Tom and Jerry is one of those classics that you're never going to recreate that exact.
Oh no!
And it's just kind of, it's always a little bit painful just to see them used
Nor should
in
y'all even try.
what is effectively just like a mediocre family comedy. It's,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're all trying their best, but you know what I mean.
But it's also like it doesn't need to exist.
No.
Like nobody was clamoring for a Tom and Jerry remake.
No,
or reboot.
exactly. Like that's the thing. The classic Tom and Jerry is just repeated every hour of the day on Boomerang because that's still really good.
Yeah, like okay, there are one or two episodes which are a little bit, you know, but
Yeah. In fact, probably saying that a lot of those episodes probably aren't repeated anymore.
yeah, like
Yeah.
the ones where they commit suicide by sitting on train tracks.
Oh, I was thinking more with the lady I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, with the racist stereotype lady. Yeah. So yeah, obviously ones like that probably shouldn't be there. But yeah.
Speaking of that, I watched something reminded me of the bit from the Mighty Boosh earlier. I go by many names.
Oh God.
That's banned.
Yeah, cancelled. Howard Moon is cancelled. I really do need to rewatch Mighty Boosh though.
And the bits from fucking Come Fly With Me where they take the piss out of racists. Like, that's ridiculous. Anyway.
If in doubt, keep 'em out.
I love that. Yes, but where are you really from? Oh, okay. Bradford. Oh, man. Anyway.
Jesus.
Don't know how everyone else watching and listening feels about that, so maybe we'll just move on.
And also Bubbles' friend.
Oh, I don't remember.
Christ, a lot of Little Britain really wasn't suitable, was
Oh,
it?
Little Britain's definitely a product of its time.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones because we grew up with it. It's always gonna like be a bit of a classic for us, but there's no fucking way it would. You
As
could
long
watch
as we
it,
know.
yeah,
Nostalgic doesn't necessarily mean
exactly.
it's
Yeah.
It's like as long as we know that it's like just fucking know.
That is that's what I reckon you should sort of like, rather than destroy all the pieces of history that were bad, use them to educate future generations on what not to do.
Exactly, yes. Which is why some people are getting annoyed that some things are no longer available. And it's just like, well, okay, yes, they're bad, but educate, don't ignore.
Put warnings at the front saying this was bad. Don't copy this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People who made this were not right for doing so, but it was made, and we have to acknowledge the fact that it's part of history.
Exactly, yeah.
If we
Completely agree.
forget our history, we risk repeating ourselves.
Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it.
Exactly.
I knew there was a
forgot that
quote
phrase,
somewhere along those lines.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Tell we're getting old.
I have thought on this thing, and now I feel dirty.
Well, I mean, it's a fairly good stance to have, to be honest.
I know.
But still,
This
ew.
is coming from the Time Lord DNA inside me that has to appreciate all history in some form.
Yeah, that's fair. Can't fault
Yeah.
that.
Celestial Toymaker, anyone? Jesus. Speaking of,
Talons of Wang Chang.
I don't know if my computer's just listening to me, because I now have in my YouTube recommended, I've just refreshed my YouTube page.
I see.
One of them is a reaction to a Come Fly With Me clip of one of those clips.
What?
Yeah. Literal copy link location.
That's
I'll have to
That's it's graph search. There's a podcast called Reply All that did a really cool episode about this, where basically someone got in touch with them and said, I think my phone's listening to me. There's no way it could have known this. And they basically went in depth about how the technology works and explains how technology like this and algorithms can actually seem to be listening, where in actual fact what they're doing is just they build this huge web of you and your friends and everything you watch and look at, and they're basically just really, really fucking good at guessing what you want to see.
Yeah, but what are the actual chances that it figured that out as we were talking about it? We haven't written it down here, we haven't typed it into anything, and yet it still knows.
Well, I think there's not a zero chances there, because Ozzy watches reactions. I imagine you've probably watched reactions of like.
It is a reaction. It is from a reaction channel
and...
I am subscribed to.
There you go. It's coincidence.
True, it's just that the coincidences are just a little bit. Yeah.
Occam's razor.
Yes. Drawing Occam. No, I'm not going to make that joke.
I don't know it. Say it, please.
No, it was one that I just came up with in my head. I'm just like, this is too fucking dark.
Now I just want to hear it even more.
Only if you promise to cut it.
Going along the lines of suicide or something.
Yeah, the Occam's razor, drawing the Occam's razor across the wrist of reality.
What's wrong with that?
It just feels weird.
I'm put in.
Oh, who cares about my self-image?
That's the video that has been recommended to me.
You're talking. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he's funny. What was I saying? Yeah, you're talking to the guy who, whenever there was an incident at work or something, because we had a run of loads of like bad things happening, we'd get like the email about it, and I'd reply all with a picture of razor blades.
Oh, you were that guy.
Oh
dear. Right.
Dear, dear.
Totally changing tracks.
Yes.
Have either of you heard of the Professor Oak Challenge?
Noke challenge.
So the Professor Oak Challenge is that you have to catch every single Pokemon available before each gym badge.
That sounds like it takes a lot of time.
So before Brock, you have to have Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirt. You have to have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, like everything available
Jesus
to
Christ.
fill out the Pokedex before the first badge.
Grinding forever.
Yeah.
What's the point in that? I don't.
It's a challenge.
It just sounds boring, honestly. I don't get challenges like that where it's just.
It's a self-imposed challenge. Like some people love it. Like there's this channel that I watch at the moment called Johnstone, and he does that in pretty much every game, every mainline game that's been around. And he's also done catching everything in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Which is bloody impressive.
I mean, I think challenges like that feel more like, it's like a kind of a Steam achievement or something. It's just like a challenge you can set yourself. Whereas just like...
That's for bragging rights. You don't really get anything out of it.
Yeah.
But like fucking having to train... I'd catch 3 Pidgeys and train one of them up to level whatever and the other one up to level 30.
Train one up to level 36.
Like on a load of level 4s and 5s and that. Like what do you get from that? What's the point? It's just a massive waste of time. You got better things to be doing with your life. Jesus. Sorry, did I go off on a bit?
No, that's entirely fair. Like I understand completely where you're coming from. It's just like, fucking why?
There is a word. I don't know it off by heart. I've got it written down in one of my study books. Hang on.
No, that's laughing at others' misfortune.
No, there's a motanai, which is basically disappointment at waste.
There we are. There we are. Of course, it's Buddhist influenced Japan that has a word for that. The middle way and all that jazz.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, I heard it when it came to talking about waste of food or whatever, but you could waste of time.
Yeah. Speaking of waste, I think that's probably enough for today.
Bye then. Okay, bye then.
The podcast is too damn long. So
it's always too damn long.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Makes it as if we enjoy each other's company or something.
Oh,
I do enjoy these.
No,
you're
the
weird, I know.
thought, Jesus
You've also got to bear in
Christ.
mind that when I have podcasts that are too long, I go
Yeah.
over the storage on the podcast thing and have to pay for more. So
I
there is
know.
that
That is
too.
a problem.
I know the reason why, but yeah. I was
Well,
giving
just
my
ignore that reason and pretend it is actually because you hate us.
10.
Pretend.
Fair point. Yeah.
You can cut out my pretend before if you want,
This
Chris.
is getting too confusing.
He doesn't do editing.
Don't start this
Unless
again.
it's for space.
It's a running gag, god damn it!
I don't like it.
You know what I don't like? The fact that you don't edit shit. Yeah.
You know what I don't like? The fact that you don't upload shit. Yeah.
No,
Okay, yeah, that's a fair one, yeah.
I will just say, as much as it winds me up, as someone whose main sense of humor involves mick taking, I'm never going to say stop. Just FYI, because that would be unfair.
I know, it's the joke though, isn't
Yeah.
it? You don't edit, I don't upload.
Yeah.
And
I'm a little bit in between.
yeah.
Edit and upload for a spurt, but then my computer will break in some. I kill another piece of technology. I
Yeah,
have to
you
do a
break your
couple months
technology.
without
Like,
it.
we've all got our own things.
I'm the midway point. We've got the one who doesn't edit but does upload, the one who does edit but doesn't upload, and then I'm kind of there
Hang on.
with a bit of both at different
Yeah.
times.
No, I don't like. No. What have you edited recently, Rich? Or
Does
Alex,
photos on Instagram count?
is Alex a
His
subsidiary of you?
answers-
And so Alex is allegedly editing my stuff.
Yeah.
However,
Allegedly.
the last thing he edited was part 1 of my of the Star Trek thing, which
when was that? Like,
was
almost a year?
uploaded.
Maybe I'll have to check.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
checking
wait
now.
for you.
That was uploaded in March.
Okay.
Well, I suppose maybe the factory got shut down because of coronavirus, and it
I
hasn't
mean, Yeah,
hasn't been able to
I
go
will
into
give him
to
a
the.
poke and see if he does any more, because there's that and there's the board game stuff all to do as well.
I almost edited because I've got just the top down camera. I've been thinking about just sticking that up, honestly, just by itself, because I feel like I'm never going to see it again otherwise.
No, it will be done. It will be done.
Thy kingdom come.
I'll upload three different videos of each different camera angle so people can open them at the same time.
That used to be a
Ready?
thing, actually.
Here's one for you to do yourselves, guys.
That used to be a thing. Like, I remember some YouTubers, there's like 3 of them on one channel, and then they just uploaded the same video 3 different times, but from each of their 3 perspectives. And then there was actually a thing that you could use. I think there was a website that let you
Yeah.
watch YouTube videos at the same time and sync them up.
It would start them at the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's Firefox, but it's got this little thing where in the corner of a video it's got the pop out player type thing where it will turn the whatever you're watching into like a little pop out player.
Oh yeah.
Like a little, It's
Yeah.
like a little blue box icon. Hang on. I don't know if I can. Oh, can't get up without. Never mind. But yeah.
Yeah, I know the thing you mean. Yeah. Wait, is that only on Firefox?
I don't know. That's just what I use, so it's what I know.
Holy shit,
don't
that's
know
only
if
on Firefox.
Is it okay? There we go then.
How about that?
No, you do sometimes get it when it's like provide your own reaction and stuff. You obviously
Oh yeah.
got just a reaction, but you've got to provide the footage, so you've got to kind of sync it up like that. I used to do that with a lot of Sentai and Power Ranger reactions.
Yeah. Fair. Excellent. Yeah, I'll get onto him about doing some more stuff because, goddamn, I want to see it again as well.
Maybe I'll upload the top cam to the Patreon. I've been thinking I need to. There hasn't been a lot to cut out really of these ones. There's been quite a lot. But I was thinking if next time I do like have to cut sections out for time and stuff, I need to actually upload that to Patreon, just as like bonus things. Yeah.
Ah,
There hasn't been anything to put there. So
There hasn't been anything worth cutting out.
no. Maybe I'll just cut out the 3-minute conversation we had about Kamen Rider. Oh well. Anyway, on that bombshell, thanks for listening. See you next time, which will be in the future. Bye.
My God.
Atene.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye.
It doesn't matter who goes last.
Bye. It always matters.